MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. The pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Leading off the afternoon.
First offering on its way.
The center fielder.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 0 for 7. Number 19 trying to get there. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And we are in for a hot afternoon. 96 degrees at game time. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
1 out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Hard hit ball to second, and he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch, and the inning is over. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88-91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Bodie scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off to the
first pitch on its way.
Number 40.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Skied into straightaway right. Fowler giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. Lifetime versus this pitcher. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. No balls and a strike to count. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Goldschmidt has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 9.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. Here's Marcell Ozuna. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's hitting .360. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
Ozuna.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Harrison.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 5. A bouncer up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Right there for strike one. Called strike 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Wong has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding. So striding in, number 19. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Number 19.
And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line drive to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Next to the Cardinals.
Striding in, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Fowler, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1, here it is. Popped him up. Bryant takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. Comes set. The 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
The left fielder, number 23.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Cardinals are out in front 2-1. First pitch of the at-bat.
The first baseman, number 44.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Rizzo.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. In there, no balls and a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes.
Digging in, Paul DeYoung looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The catcher, number 4.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-1 home. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bader going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
David Bodie.
Standing in now, David Bodie.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Bader is right there, one down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now at the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Bader moves over, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Busch, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The pitcher, number 22.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Liner toward right center, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The batter.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Nick Castellanos now. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the sixth. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Goldschmidt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, and that's knocked down. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Goldschmidt leads off second with nobody out. And there's ball 1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Throw goes over to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And the 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, Paul DeYoung. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. In there, strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bader ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail 3-2. Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Bader.
Grounded slowly to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 19. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2 balls and a strike to count. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Matt Carpenter will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has 7 hits in 37 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Andrew Miller will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch.
Number 21.
Matt Carpenter will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, David Bodie. This game for the Cardinals.
He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as they're on the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here, 2 away.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jason Hayward. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37. David.
Stepping up to the plate, Colton Wong. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. Rizzo is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Carlos Martinez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Chris Bryant now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. Comes in with 6 hits in 31 tries. He also has 1 home run. fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Cubs are down to their final out now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And that misses for ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The St. Louis Cardinals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jack Flaherty earns the victory on the mound. Kyle Hendricks takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.